Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to look at the fully free-to-play version of the Defenders of Justice category. The team can be made up almost entirely of drop cards that are actually good. Like there's a couple of different categories that you can make this way nowadays. So I thought we would jump into the LR Krillin Prime Battle event, since it is obviously the Prime Battle Krillin campaign is still underway at the moment. And so we're going to jump in and check out the fully farmable card version of this team. So obviously the leader is the new Saiyaman and Videl that came out. And obviously the team is like almost entirely comprised of different versions of Saiyaman. So we've got the physical Videl, she gives a defensive buff to all super type allies, so she's really good. Obviously this int Saiyaman who transforms straight away on turn 1. I haven't really put any investment into him actually, but we know he gets an easy A now on JP, so I am going to have to do that. Then we've got the Saiyaman 4 from the Heroes event. I've got the friend one. Shout out to my boy Aegis. He's the guy who drew my latest Ningen like channel art thing. Then we got these guys as well. They're super good. They are actually the best link partner for the new STR one. And then I bought the old Halloween, the Trunks Saiyaman. So we've got basically various different versions of Saiyaman on the team here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this by putting you in the middle. Yeah, we've got most of their links active, so we'll go ahead and do this. And because we are running a full Defenders of Justice team, obviously the STR one is going to be getting their full passive, so they're giving a decent amount of support to everybody else on the team, as well as having a pretty reasonable amount of crit chance. And so there you go. Crit for 1.5 mil. Obviously the attack stat's not super high because we are running the double 50% leaders, but there's a lot of teams now where you can yeah, look at that, it's their full link set apart from Shocking Speed. Do you have Shocking Speed? No. So that's a pretty good amount of links we can get up. What's your defense in slot 1? About 30k, and then they get a significant amount after supering, as well as the fact that they raise defense on super attack as well. So I mean, most of these Prime Battle events were completable back before we even really had free-to-play versions of the category leaders, so obviously this is not going to be particularly difficult. So in fact, to be fair, I wouldn't really change much about this team build for like the free-to-play like full version of this team. One of the only major differences is obviously you can bring the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2, which of course you can't do on these events because they come from the friend summon. So obviously they are technically a free-to-play card, but you can't use them in these events because they come from summons. So we're going to take a super attack. How much is this actually going to do? Wow, yeah, double digits, okay. And then Videl will come in for the finishing blow here. So, I mean, there you go. Pretty easy to do with the full free-to-play Hero of Justice team. I need to work on that Saiyaman, but alright, let's jump into another one. Okay, so we are jumping now into the Janemba Dokkan event to try out this team. We're still running a full free-to-play build using the double STR Saiyaman and Videl leads. We've made a couple of changes. I didn't actually realise I hadn't put any investment in him when we started that Krillin run. And obviously since STR Saiyaman and Videl units are hard to find, I decided to put the old Rainbow Star on this Gohan. Now that we know what his Easy A is going to do in the future, he definitely needs more additional, so that's the build I went for. And then we've brought the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then also this High School Gohan. He's a World Tournament card, so this team is still fully free to play. Obviously you can't run the bottom 2 units on a Prime Battle event, but we are here in a Dokkan event. So we're going to see if this team is able to take down the Janemba event. It is the latest Dokkan event alongside the PyCon one to come out on Global. So we're going to see how we can get on. So starting off with a super attack is bad because the STR Saiyaman 1 and 2... or sorry, I'm going to get confused constantly because it's Saiyaman and Videl, then the LR is Saiyaman 1 and 2, then the Tech one has a slightly different name which is also Saiyaman 1 and 2. So I'm sure I'm going to get very confused, but they gain a ton of defense after attacking. So they raise their defense on super, then they get a bunch of extra defense when they attack as part of their passive anyway. Then they also get a bunch of extra attack from their passive if they're attacking a extreme class enemy, which obviously we are. So it's definitely beneficial for them to be in slot 2 as opposed to slot 1. So I don't think we need to heal this turn, but I guess we can. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and use this. I bought the wrong. I've got all my Super Battle Road items equipped, which is kind of overkill. So we'll go ahead and use the Princess Snake basically just for the healing, because I think the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2 will probably just finish off Fat Janemba here. I should have just bought. If I'd thought to change my items beforehand, I would have just bought the like Senzu beans or something. But they get an extra addition. They get an extra super attack, the 12 key additional. So yeah, there we go. That is enough to take him out. So I want to try and get the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2 on rotation with one of these guys. But yeah, now that we actually have them in slot 2, they're going to be much better. And the High School Gohan is a really good support. We're getting all of their links active except for Shocking Speed, which is also really good. So we'll go ahead and do this. I think we'll leave the Tech Saiyaman 1 and 2 untransformed for now. Maybe we'll exchange them nearer the end if we get the opportunity to do so again. But Gohan's obviously going to be really good here. Not only is he providing support to everybody, but he has that built-in damage reduction. And then Saiyaman 1 and 2, like I say, once they actually get to attack, they get that massive bump in defense. And they are lowering attack as well. So this Janemba can still have his attack lowered, which is really good for us. The tech ones are lowering his attack as well. So this is going to hurt though. Type disadvantage super attack. 126k. Okay. Oof. So we're getting unlucky with the super attack placements, that's for sure. But we go ahead and do this. And then this. We should be all good here. So I'm just going to grab these. And then I think we should be okay, because yeah, we got LR Saiyaman 1 and 2 have got the type advantage. They're going to raise the attack of everybody else on the rotation. So not bad damage as well, to be fair. I do like the first person super attack thing. But yeah, double digit damage to them, which is good. And then the Gohan, or Saiyaman even. Yeah, he's going to come in and finish him off. So now we're going to go on to the first stage of Super Janemba. Yep. I think he's AGL. We have a lot of STR units on the team. So, oh yeah, in fact, we're going to have the full STR rotation. Nice. And I brought this Saiyaman 4, but he's an infinite stacking unit. And obviously we haven't actually had him on a rotation yet. So I think we definitely will bust out an item here. If he gets super attacked in the final slot, that would actually be really bad. This High School Gohan is probably the best to take a super because he has damage reduction. Yeah, 35k. That's not too bad, I guess. And then, yeah, we're going to need crits if we actually want to do damage here, though, which is unfortunate. So I think we'll get the chance to exchange the Tech Saiyaman 1 and 2 on the next turn. So probably should do that. And then we'll get a super off with you, raise your defense, double super, there we go, that's what we need. Because like I say, he hasn't been on rotation yet, so he's an infinite stacker, but he hasn't had much chance to super attack, so we definitely need to be getting some of them. So let's go ahead and exchange the Saiyaman 1 and 2 here. Yeah, you go, Gohan, power up. It's been a long time since I've used this card. I think I did a video when they first came out. So raise attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage. And then key 2, pretty decent defense. Additional attack and defense for forming a super. Attack 10, and then... Okay, we got a fair few special pose allies on the team. So he should be getting a pretty solid buff from them. And then his links, how much do his links change? No, he's still got basically the same links. So we're getting most of our link set active here with the STR, Saiyaman and Videl, so that's good. And then I think we used the Android 8 last turn, so we should still have the defensive buff here. So what can this Gohan do attack stat wise? 6-7. I mean, we're under double 50% leads, so I'd be surprised if we see anyone outside of the LR hitting a million attack stat. And even then, it's going to be difficult for them. But it's useful that we can still lower attack, like all the way through this event. But of course, has to be the STR unit that we take a super attack on. But fortunately, they get all that extra defensive raise from the from them attacking an extreme enemy. We've obviously got the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2. They're providing a lot of support as well. A huge amount of defense, in fact. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll grab these, and then I guess we need to heal again. I mean, we are running a double 50% lead team, so I'm kind of not surprised at this point. If we actually beat the event, I will be very satisfied. So I think we want to probably use a damage reduction item next turn. But if we could stop getting super attacked on our type disadvantage units, that would be nice. But now Janemba's going to apparently start dodging everything. So don't dodge this. Oh my god, he dodged every single attack this turn. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess I don't really want you in the last slot for this turn, but I guess we'll go ahead and do this. I'm so glad that Whis are now in the barber shop on Global. I went from, I think I dropped down to having under 100, and I'm now back up to having over like 200 or 300. And I don't like continuously check the barber shop as well, so Janemba is just putting on a dodging clinic here, so at least we are lowering his attack. We got the Whis active. Hopefully he doesn't super attack Saiyaman 4. He's attacking a lot in this final slot though. Oh, okay, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll keep the LR here so we can go for this, get the buff. In fact, actually, yeah, he's not gonna be able to dodge this. So we're getting the Dokkan attack before we even get to the final stage with this free-to-play version of the Defenders of Justice category. So we're going to go ahead and Dokkan attack here with the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2. Oh man, I don't normally do like proper full free-to-play teams or videos, but obviously we don't have a summonable leader for this category. And whilst there is the slight workaround of using the physical Saiyaman 1 and 2 LR as the lead for the 100% leader skill, that would obviously make it a little bit easier, because we'd have like, if we were running double physical LR Saiyaman 1 and 2 leads, we would literally have double the leader skill buff that we're getting now. Because yeah, the Dokkan attack wasn't even enough to finish him off. Alright, so there we go. The Gohan and Videl coming in with the crit there to finish him off. So now we're on to the final stage with the Tech Janemba. So, alright, I guess this is your chance to shine now in Saiyaman. So we'll put you in slot 1, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so he started to take damage pre-super attack, as he, again, a lot of these units, in fact, on this team, raise their defense by super attacking. So maybe we should get the High School Gohan back on rotation as a first slot unit. At least we can still lower Janemba's attack as well. I hadn't actually checked that before we went into the event, but it does seem like his attack can be lowered every single phase, which is obviously really good, because once we get through these first couple of attacks, it basically means that nothing outside of a super attack is going to be able to deal any damage to us, which is really, really good. Because so many of these units are giving each other a buff in defense. So, yeah, we're going to get full 24 key with you. We'll get same type orbs with you, and then we'll just grab these, I guess. So we should be looking good here to actually get the W, as long as we don't get dodged into all infinity. We're going to get the attack buff to everybody on the rotation from the LR in slot 1. Saiyaman 4 in slot 3, slowly been stacking. I believe he stacks attack and defense. So he should start to put out some decent numbers. Here come the dodges though. Alright, 4.6. Oh, no, Janemba, please. Come on. Seriously now. This is not what I need to be seeing at this point. Alright, so we'll do this. Do this. Try and get these orbs together here for you. And then do this. Alright, we've still got a decent amount of HP. High School Gohan is still an absolute beast of a unit. With that damage reduction, he doesn't need to worry about attacking first to get his to be good defensively. So he's cool. And then we can attack with Saiyaman and Videl again, lower his attack. Okay, don't super me. Oh, here we go. How much is this going to do? Because we got, what, about 90k HP at this point? Ooh. Cutting it close. I mean, this is still like double 50% leads against one of the latest Dokkan events on Global. So, not the worst thing in the world. But we need to go ahead and do this. And then I guess we should use this. Get the old heal. It's been a long time since I've had to use multiple items in a Dokkan event. But, I mean, that's what you get with 50% leads, right? So, the LR doesn't get dodged. So, they can do a reasonable amount of damage here. Giving everybody the buff. Like, them giving everyone the attack buff by getting their 18 key super in slot 1 is obviously hugely useful here. Because we're not doing the craziest amount of damage overall. So, at least he didn't dodge this one. So, another attack lower. Double super, let's go. Okay. So yeah, literally, the only thing he can do to do damage to us is to super attack. But can the tech Gohan finish him off here? Another 700,000 attacks that. Ooh, so close. Alright, so let us go ahead and... We're probably not going to get supered in slot 1, right? We'll go ahead and let the STR Saiyaman 1 and 2 finish the job here, since it is their team. But there you go. So we took out the Prime Battle event. Prime Battle events are pretty easy now, but yeah, you can make a very cool drop cards only team with this category, which is fun. And then yeah, we actually managed to beat the Janemba Dokkan event using double STR Saiyaman and Videl lead. So we did have to use a lot of items, but we did manage to get through. And then yeah, you can see how often I use these units, because here they all go getting their link levels. The high school Gohan, in fact, is actually full link level 10, but there you go. So let me know what you think of the free-to-play Defenders of Justice team. We were able to beat the Dokkan event, so hey, that's pretty good. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.